Like many countries globally, Nepal and Sri Lanka have had to adapt to lockdowns, and this has had a huge impact on education. While there has been much discussion about how to adapt classroom teaching and learning, there has been less discussion about how approaches to teacher professional development has also had to change. Let me share some background to these countries. Basic education is free and compulsory in Nepal and Sri Lanka, and English is taught as a subject from a very early age. Although it is often a second or third language for most students, English is recognized as an important skill in both countries for employability, higher education, and international communication. In both countries, pre- and in-service teacher training options are available for English language teachers to plan their professional development. Previously, training sessions were always done face-to-face and mostly on a residential basis to encourage collaborative learning. Teachers, trainers, and policymakers considered the face-to-face mode to be the most impactful and sometimes the only way to offer teacher training. Both Nepal and Sri Lanka went into lockdown mid-March 2020 in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Online teacher education became the only feasible option for all professional development activities. The British Council's teams in Sri Lanka and Nepal have worked closely with the respective ministries of education to adapt resources and also build the capacity of teacher educators in online delivery. Using a variety of platforms, the teams have engaged over 5,300 English language teachers in professional development activities in the past 12 months. This has led to quite a dramatic attitudinal change towards online or remote teacher education among the teachers themselves and our government partners. Yashoda, a secondary teacher from Nepal, is a great example of this attitudinal change. Until a year ago, Yashoda felt that professional development had to be done face-to-face, and she never imagined that training was possible online. In November last year, she was nominated to attend a fully online training course on English language pedagogies. Just one day into the training, Yashoda had changed her mind. She felt that the trainers were skilled and sessions were interactive and participatory. Yashoda tells us what she learned in the training.
This virtual training breaks the stereotype of techniques which we used to implement in our classroom previously. I have learned different techniques and ideas through this training and have planned to implement in my life as well as virtual class. Learning virtually has given me the confidence to effectively manage my own online class.
Nalika Bhattapula, a teacher from Kegol in central Sri Lanka, attended our 120-hour online English for Teaching course. He became a firm believer in online learning. Here he talks about what he liked on the course and its impact on his students.
I really like video lessons because learning through videos are much better for me. That is why I liked Zoom sessions. Forum sessions were very helpful for me to think differently because that was the place where I could share my ideas with other participants. I learned new methods and I used them with my students. Actually, I saw the rapid development of the students.
5 local e-moderators were trained to deliver the rollout of the course island-wide. It was a steep learning curve for them as well. Malika Jayasinghe from Gampala talks about the positive impact of the online course on her teachers.
By working with teachers closely, I found that all of them are quite satisfied that they had got a wonderful opportunity to work with other teachers collaboratively, share ideas, and learn online, which definitely bring them a novel experience.
There are many obvious benefits of online training, being able to reach large numbers of teachers, reduce costs, and even the ability to not wear makeup or get dressed up. There were obviously challenges along the way, but we also saw a lot of ingenuity in finding solutions to technical difficulties, provision of data packages, and using mobile phones for access. What we've learned along the way is that challenges can become benefits. Technology, a huge challenge initially, with a bit of thought became a window to new invaluable educational experiences. With effective planning and the right choice of platforms, the online learning experience can be just as collaborative, interactive and participatory as the face-to-face classroom. In the long term, when the situation normalises, A totally digital or a blended approach to teacher training may very well be the new norm.